Hey guys, so today I'm going to teach you the basics about eyebrow shaping. So to start off with, you want to have all the essential tools. So everything that I'm going to be working with, let's see, there's only 6 things. So first of all, you want an eyebrow brush, a spoolie, anything to brush your eyebrows into shape. Second, you are going to want one of these small little manicure pair of scissors, okay? Then you're going to want to grab your favorite pair of tweezers. Tweezerman is a good brand, but I actually don't prefer the sharp tweezers because sometimes I actually grab my skin on accident. These ones surprisingly work really well. They're my favorite, and they're blunt, which is really weird, but they're really good at grabbing, I promise. And then you are going to want just a small angled brush designated for your eyebrows, because if you don't clean your brushes like every day like a crazy person, which I don't, if you mix one of these, your eyebrow brush up with your eyeliner brush, you might end up with some like black sparkly eyebrows one day on accident, and that's not going to be fun to clean off like early in the morning when you're getting ready. Okay, so I just keep a designated eyebrow brush. I find that's easiest, but you can do whatever you choose. Okay, now this I got from Ulta. This is by Prestige Professional. And this is a brow brush. It's got a little spoolie at the end, and this is in the shade Taupe. So this is more for blonde shades, but you can kind of darken it up if you have darker hair too. I'm kind of like a dark blonde, light brown, so, but I use it. I really like it. And this is a wax-based eyebrow pencil. Okay, and then you're also going to want a shadow, just a matte shadow, and a good rule of thumb for filling in your eyebrows, to choose the right color, is that if your hair is light, you want to go 1 to 2 shades darker than your hair color. If your hair is dark, you want to go 1 to 2 shades lighter than your hair color. So it doesn't have to match perfectly, but you know, you just kind of play around with the shades and tones and just try things out and see what works best for you, or just what you prefer. Okay, so what you want to do first is groom your eyebrows before you put on makeup or anything. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first you want to take your eyebrow brush, spoolie, whatever you have, and you want to brush your eyebrows up and out. Now this is not going to be a very good demonstration because I did my eyebrows a couple days ago, so I don't really have any hair to tweeze, but I will still do my best to demonstrate for you. Then you're going to want to take your little manicure scissors, and you're going to want to trim off the tops of your eyebrows, anything that sticks out past the line of the shape that you want. So you just want to kind of trim the top, and these have a curve to them, so you have to be kind of careful. So if you have them upside down, they're going to make your eyebrow look kind of funky, so I always keep the curve pointing down. So you want to do that to both sides of your eyebrows before you tweeze. This can make a huge difference. It probably takes like 50% of the tweezing job you need to do. It will help prevent you from over tweezing your eyebrows. It's just a great tip, okay? And it helps keep your eyebrows more groomed looking. If you have kind of curly, crazy eyebrows like I do, my eyebrows get kind of long, and then like if I like brush them or something throughout the day, then they kind of mess up and they look really weird. So I like to keep them short so they kind of stay in line better. And then you're going to take your tweezers, and you know how to tweeze. Basically it's just pulling out the hair from the root, okay? It sounds kind of morbid, but that's what you do. I don't really have any tips on making it less painful, except for I kind of pull my skin taut before I do it, and then pull out the hair in the direction of the hair growth. So you kind of want to pull away from your face. Those are my only tips. It kind of hurts, but you get used to it once you've been doing it for a while, so I kind of just suck it up. Okay, so now that your eyebrows are nice and groomed, and also it's probably a good idea to not do this in the morning right before you do your makeup, unless you know you're only plucking a few stray hairs here and there, but because this can really irritate your skin and make your eyebrows really bright and angry red. People are gonna be like, whoa, what happened to your eyebrows? And you're gonna be like, I just plucked them in the morning. So I usually do it at night. I mean, whatever you prefer, but I do it at night. Okay. So now we're going to move on to actually filling them in. Now, oh, I forgot to tell you this before you pluck your eyebrows, tweeze your eyebrows. You pluck a chicken, you tweeze your eyebrows. Jordan? Okay. So just take a pencil, a pen, whatever, and we are going to measure out our eyebrows. Now, obviously, people have different preferences on how they want their eyebrows to look, but this is just a general guideline. So I'm not telling you this is the way that your eyebrow should look, but I'm just saying if you want some help, this is a good guideline to begin with until you kind of, you know, tweak your eyebrow shape and just do whatever till it suits you, you know. Okay, so you are going to start with your pen or pencil or whatever you're using against the side of your nose, going straight up, okay? So this is a good guideline for where your eyebrow should start. Now, I will say this, the farther apart your eyebrows are, the farther apart your eyes look. So sometimes it can look a little bit weird when people tweeze their eyebrows too much and there's not enough in the middle. But then again, you know, you don't want like a whole unibrow effect going on. So it's just, you just gotta kind of play with it, but do a little bit at a time because you can always take away more, but you can't grow them back right away. And sometimes they'd never grow back. Okay, so this is where your eyebrow should generally begin. And then you're gonna keep your pen or whatever you're using at your nose as a pivot point, and you're gonna turn it so it goes straight across diagonal through your pupil. Okay, this is a good guideline for where your arch should be. Now, my arches naturally tend to be further away than that, so I kind of, when I'm tweezing my eyebrows, I kind of play with that a little bit, and I kind of tweeze more this way and kind of fake a closer arch. But, you know, just whatever looks best in your face shape, whatever you prefer. Again, this is just a guideline. And so where your eyebrow should end, you're going to keep that pivot point right here, and then you're going to make your straight line go across the end of your eye and straight out towards your hairline. And this is about where your eyebrow should end. Now, my eyebrows are a little bit short. You can fill them in further if you want to. Mine are filled in a little bit already today, and I dragged it down a little bit, so my eyebrows are kind of like a centimeter or two too short, but some people's eyebrows some people's eyebrows just don't grow that far, okay? So again, these are just guidelines. So now that we're done with that, we're gonna begin filling them in. Now there are two methods that I recommend by which you should fill your eyebrows in. The first one is with a wax-based eyebrow pencil. Now this one, I got at Ulta. It's by the brand Prestige Professional. I've never heard of it before, but it was like $3 and it's like my favorite thing ever. It's in the color taupe, and it's just this really nice, well, taupe color. It's really good for like dark blonde hair colors, which is what I kind of have. And you can kind of draw it in darker if you need a darker color. So that's awesome. So what's nice about the wax-based eyeliner pencils, or eyebrow pencils, eyeliners and eyebrow pencils, they're basically the same thing. So just find a color of a pencil that you like. As long as it's not a colored pencil, it should work for your face. So anyway, then the nice thing about the wax is that it's going to kind of help seal your eyebrow shape in all day and kind of keep your eyebrow hairs from going like wonky throughout the day. That's what I like about this powder. It doesn't really have as much hold, but I'm going to show you a trick at the end. If you have crazy eyebrows like I do, that will keep your makeup perfect all day. Okay, so what you want to do is you're going to take your eyebrow pencil, if this is the method you choose. I'm going to do one method on this eye, one on this eye. Eyebrow, obviously. So what I like to do is I like to start at the arch and kind of do short strokes and bring it down to a point. I find that if you get too much color on the inside of the inner corner of your eyebrow, then it makes you look kind of angry and mad. So I always like to start darkest on the outer corner. And then I go in and kind of fill in where I need to. And then to kind of define my eyes a little bit, oh, and I'm also using a really light hand. I'm only using a couple fingers and I'm holding it way at the end. So it kind of, it doesn't press as hard, so I don't go as dark as I think I may need, and then realize that, oops, my eyebrows look crazy. So now I'm just gonna lightly kind of outline the shape of my eyebrow. And again, since the farther away your eyebrows are from each other, the wider your nose looks, I kind of draw my eyebrows in closer together than they actually grow because I like to slim down my nose a little bit. So I like mine to start kind of like a little box right here. Okay, now I'm done filling them in. I'm going to take my spoolie or eyebrow brush again. I'm going to brush the front straight up and kind of go out to the side. And then I'm going to smooth these guys down right here. Okay, so this is what this eyebrow looks like with using the eyebrow pencil. So now I'm going to show you the angled brush and eyeshadow way. So just take your angled brush and dip it in your eyeshadow. And I'm going to do it the same way as I did with the eyebrow pencil. I'm going to start, because I want the darkest to be at the end. So I'm going to start from the arch and bring it down. And then slowly kind of creep in a little bit. And then I go straight up. What's nice about having an angled brush is that it's kind of like the perfect size for, well, my eyebrow at least. So I just kind of go straight up and it kind of helps me outline it more. And really there's no right or wrong way to fill in your eyebrows. It's obviously just preference. These two different methods are each going to give a different look. See how this kind of looks more natural because you can kind of see my skin underneath, and this kind of looks more filled in, but kind of it has a softer effect. Now if you want, like for my wedding, let's say, because obviously it wasn't an everyday event, I wanted my makeup to stay on super well. What I did was I lightly filled in my eyebrows with the eyebrow pencil, and then I went over it with some powder, so that helped lock it in all day. Another trick you can do, even on top of that, if you like want super crazy perfect brows all night, is take this, spray a little bit of hairspray on it, and then brush it through your brows real quick before it dries. And that'll keep your brows just perfect all night, because obviously you don't want to spray it on your face because it'll get in your eye or all over your makeup. That just would not be a smart move. So spray it on your brush first, please, and then just brush it through. And I promise your eyebrows will look great all night. So yeah, those are my tips for filling in and creating your perfect eyebrow shape. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching.